Often imitated, but never duplicated. It is I, the OGGM, the West Coast Grognard, the scrub of Scrub DMs. And it's Wednesday, it's 10 o'clock, it's the 12th day of October 2022. It's about 65 degrees and chilly here at Site B. I am very, very sleepy. I'm not sure why. But far be it from my physical state. Cat. Steve is in a hyper mood. Kittens. They're so cute. Stupid camera. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the world of crowdfunding. The following Kickstarter programs are coming to an end this weekend, so if any of these sound interesting, it's your last chance to support them, and I will put a link to anything that I think is worth your time. But as always, don't pay attention to me. Make up your own mind about these crowdfunding projects, and if you do support them, let them know I sent you there. All right, from Nine Heavens Press, we have Undying Corruption, a Korean 5e adventure for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This is an adventure module. $60 is the most popular pledge. That gets you the PDF and the print version. This is a adventure path, 1 through 17th level, 20 dungeons, 60 new munchers, supernatural hunters, demons marrying people's wives, stuff like that. Very Korean folklore, Korean fantasy type stuff. It's got an interesting looking cover. So, yeah, looks fun. From Fire Lizard Games, LLC, we have Brutal Earth, spelled U-R-T-H, the role-playing game. This is an original system inspired by Pathfinder and 5e. It's the core rulebook. The most popular pledge is $45, and that gets you the PDF and the print version, plus some digital files. It's a prehistoric D20-based RPG. Brutal Earth envisions a fantasy world before the rise of societies. Everybody either coexists or fights amongst one another. Dinosaurs, lizard people, cavemen, cave women, cave dogs, all that fun stuff. So, yeah. Prehistoric D&D type stuff. Looks fun. Must Be Dragons, a masterless RPG of explorers and dragons by Sushi Roll. This is an original GM-less system, core rulebook. Most popular pledge is $40 for the PDF and the print version. It's the 1800s Europe, and dragons are about. In this world of dragons are not a tyrannical force, but mystical creatures that hide from humanity, observing you from day to day. In a world where Napoleon is still around, you're explorers searching for the most sacred animal, the dragon. To meet one is to experience worth all the danger in the world. It's over 200 pages. It's a GM-less game that lets you come together and tell tales about how you got to meet dragons. So $40 for a book that basically tells you, hey, why don't you guys tell a story where you ran into a dragon in this world where nothing really bad ever happens. Yeah. From Cheatin' Fair Games, we have 12 Deaths Till Deepest Night, a 2-person horror tabletop role-playing game. It's an original system. $20 is the most popular pledge for the PDF and the print version. It's a 2-person game. Both of you have died, and now you have to investigate your character's deaths. Played as a duet, 1 player and 1 DM. Does it include rules for if you have more than 1 player? It's a dice pool system. You have a limited amount of time to solve your murder. I don't know if you need special rules for just if you'd have limited players. You know, I mean, the game should have rules like, okay, this is what you do if you have 2 players, this is what you do if you have 4 players, this is what you do if you have 27 players, you know, it should be open and closed. Plus, it reads like a game you can only play once. All right, we're going to play this game. You're dead. Tell me how you solve your murder. And once you do that, that's it. You never get to play the character again because they passed on. Oh, wow. So I guess next week I'll play the DM and you play the dead guy? Yeah, but then that's it. Neither of us can ever play ever again unless we want to do the exact same thing. Because it's a limited edition, limited time, limited character. Yeah, no! From Plus 3 Press, we have Elementary, a guide to the 7 elements for 5e. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition sourcebook. Most popular pledge is $30 for the PDF. Would you like your 5e game to be more elemental? This book adds rules, options, and all sorts of elemental stuff. An elemental magic system, elemental spells, new elemental monsters, formats, cards, books, maps, elements. Nah. Unless it has the chocolate chip cookie elemental, I'm not interested. From Valorious Game, we have Valor, the heroic role-playing game system reprint. This is a reprint. It's an original system. It's the core rule book. $45 is the most popular pledge that gives you PDF and the print version of the book, plus some additional supplements. It's an acting and role-playing heavy RPG. It's anime, so your powers come from shouting out attack names and pre-attack monologues. As you role-play, the more you engage, the more points the GM awards you for your actions. It's inspired by Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and One Piece. If it's a reprint, when was the first one? Anyways, it's from Valorious Games. Has anybody heard of this one since it's a reprint? Doesn't sound familiar to me, but what do I know? From Jerry Joe Seltzer, we have Shipwrecks of the Astral Sea, The Gilded Molly. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure module, $5 for the PDF. It's a Spelljammer adventure about a fish-shaped book, a fish-shaped gnomish spaceship floating around in space, trapped inside a giant space gelatinous cube. Okay, giant space gelatinous cubes. How can I not? A spaceship shaped like a fish, trapped inside a giant space gelatinous cube, and you have to go get on the boat and try and free it from the giant space gelatinous cube. You have me at giant space gelatinous cube. From Skeleton Key Games, we have Slime, a 5e splat book. This is $109 most popular pledge for the PDF and the print book. It's a book that covers all things gelatinous, gooey, and oozy. 96 pages of slime for $109. You know what? I just did a OSR slime module for 35 cents. Link down below. So you could spend $109 for this book, or you could spend 35 cents for mine, which basically sounds like it's the exact same thing. Actually, I think this guy probably stole my idea. From Nerdburger Games, okay, I guess you win this week's name for best company. Code Warriors RPG. It's an original system. It's a core rule book. $20 is the most popular pledge for a PDF of the book. It's Mad Mac meets Tron. Basically, the mainframe is crashing and you, the programs, are fighting through the computer apocalypse. So Reboot, right? Everybody remembers Reboot, right? If you like Tron, Wreck-It Ralph, The Matrix, Ready Player One, Code Warriors is a hard dive crashing secret sauce role-playing game of stuff with a great name by Nerdburger Games. All right, so obviously my number one recommendation is Shipwrecks of the Astral Sea, The Gilded Molly, not because I think it's a good or bad adventure, simply because I love the premise of a giant spaceship shaped like a goldfish trapped inside a giant space gelatinous cube. And my do not buy this game because it sounds stupid is 12 Deaths Till Deepest Night. Because why would I want a game that I could only play once? And the artwork for Undying Corruption looks really good. So, yeah. This week's winner for best game company name is Nerdburger Games. So check out their prize is... I will do a separate vlog all about Nerdburger Games. Yay, me. That's it for today. If any of those Kickstarters sound interesting to you, let me know. If you do manage to pick them up, let them know I sent you. And if you're feeling generous, consider supporting me. Link down below. I did a 35-cent PDF about slime. So, $109, 35 cents. See ya!